Hey planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is The Man with the Plans, and we are back in my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Notebook for my budget 2018. And we're gonna do the September budget report card where all the money went. We're now in October. We can see all the weeks here that are completed. For those of you that are interested, I will leave the September budget video up in the card over there if you want to go back and see me planning this out. And so yes, I'm a decorative planner. You can see I add a little bit of color. And the way I keep track of my expenses is I use the monthly view right over here. And the planned expenses, so these are ones that I know that are coming. My gym membership, my student loan payments, transfers to sinking funds, some of the other things that I know come up like my Spotify and those things, they come up on the side that says planned, and then the rest of the month I track all my daily expenses throughout the month, and you can see here that we hit a record of 18 no spends, so that was awesome. And I think a large part of that is filming these videos. It keeps me accountable, at least it makes me feel that way. So thank you so much for watching and commenting. It gives me so much motivation to keep moving towards my goals, and I hope they're helpful for you. So I went ahead and ran some of the numbers. I've also done for this month one video a week for the weekly check-ins. Leave a link to one of them. We'll just say the first week. In the cards, so basically every week we did a little quick recap of where the money went and where things are going. September was a big move. Was a big month for me. I moved, that's what I was actually trying to say. And so I will leave the Move With Me vlog up there as well. Lots of videos linked today. But for now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this over, get rid of that coil, and we're gonna zoom you in so that we can talk a little bit about how our spending went and sort of figure out where everything was, because that's the exciting part, right? Doing the budget's one thing, but ironing out the funds and where they all go is the important part. So let's zoom you in. See if I can do this. A little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Lovely, cute. Okay, got my Papermate Flare here, my usual writing utensil. Okay, so the first thing to start with is that I forgot that I had some trade time for fitness, so I received a little bit more in my income this month. It came to $3,680.41, so way above the normal. However, I will also say that I used the majority of that money to fund an extra category down here that's not budgeted for, which was this new camera. I do run most of my expenses separately, just because for tax purposes for later on, but this one I wanted to make sure, since I had the funds run across here, I wanted it to be accurate. So let's just say for this, we got an extra $430.41 to play with, which is pretty awesome. This we were straight on, and then obviously overall we are up $430.41. So overall the income, big thumbs up. The next thing here is my rent. My old rent was $1,113, but because of the move, I went ahead and budgeted for my new month's rent, just so that I was prepared. This is also gonna include stuff like my moving costs for the U-Haul. I had to turn on my new internet at this apartment early, some of those things. And so total, all those expenses added up came to $1,426.55. So the nice part is that having that cushion budgeted was really nice, because I still ended up coming in under budget $60.45, which I think is really helpful because that camera, it was able to get me the camera. It was really good. Happy about that. Laundry, last time we'll have this one because my new apartment has its washing machine, and I spent $14, which means that we had a savings of $6. Don't mind the sirens. I live by a hospital, so it's pretty typical for the ambulances to come by. So yeah, there you go. Alright, let's keep moving along. So for internet, this was spot on. I will think I'll have one final charge because I broke my contract or whatever. The next one I have on here is gas. So I somehow did not do a lot of driving because all I spent was $20.24 last month, which is pretty awesome because again, it saved me. I was under $39.76, which is pretty awesome. The next category is groceries, and it came in at a total of $205.26, which again, I'm up $44.74. And then for my restaurant category, which for those of you that have watched a bunch of my other budgets, you'll know that this has been a particularly tough area for me. I actually kept, and I had lowered this a lot, so it kept me pretty honest, so it came to Ooh, what am I doing? It's 36, I'll just do it, we'll cross it out. It's 36.80 is what I spent, which again means I am under. So this month has been pretty good for me in terms of spending. And then for personal, unfortunately, I spent $195.97. And a large portion of that includes a desk that I bought. So I'm gonna have to break out the red pen for this one. And I was over by $45.97. I like that using the colors just to remind me how things are going. In terms of subscriptions, so this is the one I forgot to calculate. I'll come back to that one, but for now, sinking fund, I moved the same amount of money over. I have that video as well. I will leave down in the description box below. So I use Capital One 360 for those. Really, really helpful. I'm gonna add one more thing down here for YouTube camera. I'm just trying to be honest about it. We didn't budget for it, but it came out to $400, which is actually pretty cheap for the camera I got, which was awesome. So let's go ahead and run the math. I'll pull the subscription number for you, and then I will be right back. For my subscriptions, we spent $71.58, so a little bit over there as well, which is a bummer, but you know what? That's okay. These things happen. Overall, I'm still pretty happy that with a move and everything, I still managed to make it work. So it's $21.58 over. Oh no, it's $11.58 over. Okay, that's even better. I feel less sad now. Okay, so I'm gonna total everything up right now for the actuals and see how we did. I'm not sure if you can, yeah, you can kind of see this, so I'll add it up with you. How's that? Okay. All right, so you saw that number, and that's gonna be our total before we put anything to the debt snowball. So what I'll do is I will say down here, you can barely see this, it's 258,931. And so in terms of, we'll add the car payment in, and we'll add my first student loan. Yeah, we have plenty of room here. Interesting. Yeah, because I only put $100 at the end of the month for this, so we'll do that. Yeah, and we're still right on target, so I'm gonna just leave this the way that it was. So we did 100 here, and these were our minimum payments. And really, this was just so that I felt comfortable with the moving expenses across the board there. So our actual total for the month comes to $3,505.31, which is actually not terrible, especially including the extra expense that we had for the camera, and I'm really happy about that. So moving forward, it should be a good thing. So we actually ended up not putting, we were $203.09 from what we normally do. But that's okay, and then these were overall. This is where we're at in terms of our budget. I'm actually planning to film a full quarterly update for my snowball, so be prepared for that. Also, wrong zoom. At this point in time, my October budget should already be live, so you can go ahead and check that out as well, and I'll be doing some weekly recaps for the month of October as well. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and you made it all the way through and you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and click that red subscribe button so you can see all my content on your newsfeed when it pops up. I make new videos every Monday and every Thursday. However, lately there tends to be at least 3 or 4 videos a week, so stay tuned for those random ones tossed in. You can find me over on Instagram at A Man With The Plans, and you can find me on Facebook. We have a Facebook page there that I like and tend to do giveaways over on Facebook. So I would go ahead and give that page a thumbs up, and it's also at A Man With The Plans. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. See you later, planner friends.